Hello everyone. Welcome to Roulette Rivals 17. We're in the late stages of this bracket now. Quarterfinals or KO stage round 2. And me casting back-to-back quatilyti matches. So it's Yannini this time versus quatilyti. I'm joined by a former world champion, TimeCube. Hopefully audio should be coming in. Hey Time. Try this again. Alright, say again.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, it should be working now. It forgot.
Okay.
The thing was, I have to change this every time apparently. Cool. Yeah, how's it going? What do you think about this match?
Well, I am doing excellent today. I think this is a very exciting match. Yannini, just one of the most long-time standing players, I think, is up there with the most matches played.
He should be the most. To me, he's the most decorated player on paper.
And then quatilyti, relatively newcomer on the scene, has been playing for quite a while now, and he's just been trailblazing. He's definitely the tournament favorite right now, I'd say.
Yes, definitely undefeated, and also if you look at the stats here, 2-0 head-to-head against Yannini.
Yeah.
2 wins from RR13 and RR16. Really good wins, and we also have some maps from those matches, like Sapienza, Dartmoor. Both were played in those matches, and we'll see those here because quatilyti picked Dartmoor, Yannini picked Sapienza, and then also the second picks for quatilyti is Chongqing, which will be the first map, and then Miami was Yannini's second pick.
Yeah, both players said just their past experiences having played each other definitely played into the map picks today. So it'll be exciting to see whether those I guess picks work out in their favor or not.
Yeah, for sure. I think Yannini said in the pre-match interview that he thought Chongqing was a pick because something he revealed in his previous match, that he just learned the 2-drone strat, but quatilyti didn't say so. Quatility said this is his comfort pick. It's a map he would pick against any players.
Yeah. Yan feels overall that he's feeling a bit better about it after putting a bit of time into it today and just kind of familiarizing himself with some of the new strats and just kind of putting some overall time into the map. So he's feeling a bit better, but definitely he favors quat here too. So
Yeah, definitely. Moo is not sold on the idea of a 404.65 stats here. Obviously, Yannini, the most experienced player, has a lot of plays here, 16 and 7 with a 425. I'll start us off with the Chongqing Spain. Hush as a facility engineer with a pistol, Imogen Royce no target pacification, SMG as the dumpling cook. Thoughts on the spin?
I think most players, not most players, but I think definitely the experienced Chong players would be saying 2-drone here. I'm not confident in how I would 2-drone this. I definitely don't like going for late engineer, but yeah, I think this is a pretty straightforward spin. It looks like both players are kind of loading in facility, going for the quick engineer grab. Gonna work the spin a bit linearly.
Yeah, let's hope for a perfect execution, and probably to the dismay of the admin, a photo finish.
Yeah, the big advantage, both players going for the same strat. Yanni loaded in first, so it definitely favors him right now.
Yeah, quatilyti did mention we did see a bit of chaotic gameplay in the previous match against Lord Monk. There is no room for against Yannini. You can't give him any space. He's aware of that. He's acknowledged that. So we'll see if the pacing of gameplay this time.
Utility's taking a different route here up to the facility.
It's an interesting choice too. This splitting the routes here, going through the arcade and a stash here too. Or maybe this is where we see the comfort pick of something out of the blue there. This new strat or a different strat approaching the block.
Yeah, Yanni having a little bit of trouble with Hush here. Accidentally peekabooed him to the wrong side, and now this is really giving some time for quatilyti to catch up here.
Looks like does have a life here though, with Hush still going back in his position and not continuing his route.
Yeah, he does get him, although I think the problem he's going to have now is he peekabooed Hush way too early before Mogwai, so hopefully he can get this kill before Hush turns around here. So that's be quick. Oh my god.
Oh my. Yeah, no way. Gets away with that clean. Tries to get out a little early with the door prompt and ends up going in the closet. That was miles off, Yanni. But in the meantime, quatilyti also gets the kill, so we're pretty much even. Quatility maybe about 5 to 10 steps behind.
Yeah, it was about a probably 15-second lead for Yannini, and now quatilyti had a bit quicker time with Hush, and now he's like they're almost neck and neck. It's an intentional
Right.
bullet panic.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
to get the... That's really cool. Gets him right by the box, too.
Although
Oh,
I don't like him not leaving the
yeah,
I don't like leaving the body there.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, he was placed nicely by the box. You just have to drag him a little, which is what quatility will be doing. Might reward him with a win at the end. Unless he's very confident about the passerby timing, which I'm not.
For me, it's like I think it's one of the street soldiers on the roof that like peers over the edge, and that's like he sees
Oh,
that body when he peers over.
maybe Yanni will have enough time. Wait, did quatility not shoot a drone? There's the kill for Yanni. Looks good here.
Oh, he has a worse drone timing. Looks like.
Yeah, well, looks like because of that, we won't really see a competitive photo finish even at all. GG's come out. Fairly clean from Yanni, other than that botched Hush first try peekaboo. Oh, and then we go into Yanni's comfort pick, which is Sapienza.
Yeah, 27-9, ridiculous.
Unreal. The current record holder as well, the personal best, is the world best, so...
Although Quad does lead their head-to-head.
Yeah, it's one of those maps that appeared in their previous two maps, and quatility won.
Wonder what the spin was there.
We'll see that with Dartmoor as well.
Yeah, the spin was Impact, Explosive, Silvio as Gardner, and Franny consumed poison as Green Plumber. So that's definitely like a more of a speedrun spin, which definitely favors Quad's play style, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure, but for this, I mean, we shot Chongqing a bit on the safe side. Like, for example, yeah, he didn't hide the body, Quad did, and then the slower drone timing. Wonder if his mental is different for this because it's Yanni.
Yeah, Yanni said in his pre-match interview that he is really not focused on the results too much. He's really just kind of focused on improving, which I think is just a really good way to play your best game, kind of take the pressure off yourself. So I really like, I think Yannini has a good mental right now.
Yeah, I think that's a good approach to have to maybe even just totally not burn out in the whole tournament as well. Because I was listening to
Mhm.
you in your previous cast, and you're talking about like practicing for hours on end. And the one
Yeah,
tournament I played, I didn't practice at all. I just would come after work and just play the game. And yeah, to actually win, you do have to practice for hours, and it can get really, really tiresome, and you can burn out easily.
yeah. Definitely have to balance it. But yeah, Yan just seems like he's enjoying the game overall right now, which is I'm really excited because when Yan is just kind of in his bag, he's disgusting. So
Yeah, that's definitely for sure one of the most fun players to watch, and we've been lucky enough to watch him all the way since R2.
we got people asking for game audio.
There is no game audio, my bad.
Apparently not.
Oh yeah, how about now?
I'll read the spin out. Okay, so the spin is Silvio Caruso with explosion accent as Oscar Lafayette and Francesca DeSantis with an assault rifle as mansion security. This is pretty quick.
Scruffy says a record. Does Yanni have game sound? I don't think I've ever heard game sound from Yanni. I'm not getting anything. Oh, a little bit there. Alright, we'll start off with the T-Nord briefcase for Oscar Lafayette.
Yeah, Yanni missed the briefcase throw the first time, so he's put himself at a slight deficit here to begin.
Yeah, it might make a difference at the end, since how fast this spin is and the players are.
What are the hurdles in this spin? I mean, there's like getting through the kitchen and then everything else, like the propane's on the roof. Everything else is just pretty much cookie cutter. It doesn't really get much easier than this.
Yeah, definitely. Both players are now out of the kitchen, so like you said, cookie cutter and just autopilot.
I think both players brought 2 tranks even. Early panel shot from quatilyti. Yeah, there's hit it from Yan.
Bomber golf ball for the fans as a move. And there's the kill for quatilyti. Will continue to keep the lead. Oh no. What was that?
There's a restart from quad. I didn't see.
Wrong kill, wrong disguise.
Wrong kill. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god. Didn't change disguise. Massive lead for Yanni now. Just has to see through the first try attempt. Yeah, and then the frustration will begin. For a spin like this, you have to get Lafayette with that briefcase throw. It's just... it's tough. Yeah, and he's standing next to Alexis, the bodyguard, like right behind him. Hopefully this dart is not gonna be heard.
Now he's walking away.
Missed shot though on one of the guards, so I have to do some extra work by dragging. Bit of a time loss, but it's still all good because quatility is on another restart. Yanni's not happy about it. You can see that the camera shake, but all good. Still, also record will evaporate now.
Yeah, you'd have to expect on a pretty cookie cutter spin like this that just both players are neck and neck, and so it's probably why Yanni is unhappy. Is just
Yeah, I think so.
feels
I
like
think
Quat's about to finish.
yeah, those are precious seconds that you lose by doing that. Body dragging being one of the worst most time consumed, followed by a missed cliff drop. Quat's not having a good time at all. Won't even get a chance to get started after that first attempt. Just 29 seconds longer than the initial, and Yanni's in a great position going into Dartmoor. This is Quat's time to come back on their own pick.
Yeah, I really feel for quatility there. Just having like a good start to your first one and then just one reset just causes you to kind of spiral. So relatable.
Yeah, I think that's a really good example how a really good first run and it just never gets started after that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so quatility and Yanni on Dartmoor. Quatility has a 2-0 head-to-head win. Personal best 1 second difference. That's crazy. No, there's zero room for mistakes if there even was any for the first two maps.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think this pick from Quat makes a lot of sense, especially having the 2-0 head-to-head, but also Yan just kind of at 50%. So just not one of his stronger maps.
Yeah, I think Quat said he's expecting a speedrun like spin and just to straight up outplay Yan, and the rest is a coin flip. So
Yeah.
hope for the best and do your best.
I mean, Quat's a very execution heavy style player, so I definitely think a map like Dartmoor in general favors him. Although Yanni's execution is never anything to scoff at. He's very, very fast, very clean.
Yeah, I mean, both players coming off of a bit of a misplay. Obviously, Quatility's one was fatal, but Yanni also a couple of misses there, so hopefully they can get rid of the rust in this minute 30. Because missed shots on Dartmoor is gonna be bad.
I'll have to see how Quat's mental state is after this, because he's either going to be on his way to come back or he's going to be 6-0 down, which is definitely, yeah. I feel like Quat's a momentum-based player, so.
Yeah, I think so, and I think you should just forget about the score right now. Just look at it as you starting at Dartmoor. It's your pick. Mm-hmm. It's the fast map. It favors your play style, and you're up 2-0. I mean, easy for me to say from here with the zero in-game input right now, but that's what I would say to do. That's what he needs to do, probably.
It's interesting the difference in planning here. Like, Yanni is hovering over, maybe changing location and all that, and then Quatility is like hovering over which gun to pick. Because you're more often than not you're gonna pick fast forward, but
it looks like it's a good choice for Quatility, although it's just kind of sitting there. Was on the heavy weapon slot for the sniper. It's sniper as the lawyer for Alexa Carlisle.
Quick plan from Yan, he's in. Maybe a little bit of stream delay on Quad side.
Do a refresh after. But we'll see once again. I think that's the third time in a row with the same start. I mean, Dartmoor, it just makes sense to see that. Currently, it just looks like quad stream is Yannini stream delay. It's same thing happening just a second later.
I think there's a difference. Yannini, Medic's both bodyguard and Alexa. I didn't see if Quat dropped anything on guard. Oh no.
Shouldn't matter, he tried to hit the body, so... Now it's just a race to the finish. Should be a photo finish, barring a mistake here. But Yannini has the lead now, with both tokens grabbed. Oh no! The chance of a 2-4 is gone with that.
Oh no.
Yannini finished 144. That's his personal best, improved from 156. 06 going into Yannini's pick, Miami, and the final player picked him up. Back against the wall now for quatilyti, and he sits on match point. What was that? I'll be right back.
How do I sound now? Do I still sound like a robot? No, good now? Okay. GK didn't react. I don't know. It could be the internet connection that I have right now. It's definitely not my home connection, that's for sure. Yeah, Yannini looking kind of disgusting right now. He's 6-0 after 3 maps. He's looking unbelievably clean. I haven't seen Yan play like this in a long time. I've seen like glimpses of it, but just like the way he's playing today is kind of unreal.
Hey, sorry, what was going on? I didn't I ignored something?
Oh, I was asking the chat. You were fine. I had like robot voice for a minute, but I don't think it's your fault. I think it's my connection.
I don't hear it.
Yeah.
On my ear, I don't hear it, so I really don't know what to do about it.
I think it's my connection because I'm not on my home internet connection right now, so.
But then I don't hear it though, so it only shows up through stream. It makes no sense.
Who knows? Yeah, I just want to see Yannini keep playing like this. Four-time champion tab is gonna look really good on him.
Yeah, for sure. I think he'll feel good about it too. It's been a long time since he won his previous championship. And also potential for him to play Infrafront if Infrafront wins his quarterfinal match for a rematch of round 6.
So tale as old as time. It was written in stone back in the age. Yeah,
he mentioned it because I was asking if he's thinking about it, and he did say not right now, but it would be nice for us to avoid each other for all this time and then play twice in one tournament. Well, to get there, we have... Is this my turn? No, it's your turn.
Sure, go for it.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have Sierra Knox with a screwdriver as AL mechanic and Robert Knox with an impact as Gruntstat. This is an interesting spin. I feel like both approaches are kind of viable starting Gruntstat, or you can start as waiter and do all the normal waiter stuff.
Looks like for the 4th time in a row, they'll have the same exact start. And doing the what is this game called? Whatever it is, to get the race moving.
The shots?
Yeah, the shots.
I forgot what it was called for a second.
Yeah, I thought it had like a specific name. It probably does. I don't remember anymore. But shots works. Yannini's heading towards the Aeon garage, and we'll see the same from quatilyti. So slight lead for Yannini. He's got the Molotov. Oh.
Oh, there's a free impact on the map. Right here. Oh.
Yeah, the Octane booster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots of people forget about it. What's Yannini doing? I'm just waiting for CRR to show up because the race was finished with the shots.
Yeah, Yannini about 10 seconds ahead here. Quat's a little bit far behind, but definitely engineer grabs can be a little bit tricky, especially if you're not starting in the disguise or doing it a little bit late. Of course, the free disguise is a little bit out of the way, which is definitely the easiest and safest option. So I definitely think the way the players go for the engineer here is going to be a deciding factor. Ooh, Yannini. Quite not too far behind.
Ooh.
Yannini's getting the laptop shot.
Nice, all the way from the stands. Sorry about the little gap there. As some
yeah, you're okay.
Family thing. What?
Quat's also going for the late shot.
Nice.
Yeah, this timing is really good, especially for Robert. By the time you get up there, he's gonna be like right there.
Yeah, this is so close. I really hope we actually get to see both finish. We've had it happen previous maps, but quatilyti wasn't able to finish a few other times.
Perfect timing on the engineer here. From both players.
Yeah, they're running the same strat, doing the exact same thing. Yannini with a slight bit of lead here. Taking care of the guards here for the impact explosive kill. What not seem to be doing that. Not sure if that's something will happen later or not.
This is definitely going to speed up Yen's exit here.
Yeah, definitely. There goes time for Yannini to do the toss. Gets the kill. Green guns are back. Bit of hesitation here from quatilyti. It's gonna cost him potentially the map and the match.
Yeah, Yan just optimized a bit better in the end here.
Oh, the guards are coming inside. Oh. I mentioned, oh no, body dragging at the worst possible time. You have to do this. Still the kill to be done. This is not looking good for quatilyti. About 10 seconds left to hit the done button. Let's see if Rieper waits it out, but wow, what a finish still. Yeah, there's the impact. Hits him in the head. He's off the track. Or on the track, actually. Off the roof. Yeah, that's past the photo finish mark. We'll get a clean sweep from Yannini. Wow, what a performance. Did not expect this result, I'll be honest. Crazy. Well done
I
to
was
Yannini.
definitely not expecting this result, but I guess the way the other quarterfinals have played out, I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna see if I
Been
can
lots
get
of
Yannini
sweeps.
inside for us to have a little chat. And let's just quickly look at the brackets and then I'll send him a message here. So, all right, I have to interact here. Alright, so Yannini will be the first semi-finalist for RR17, awaiting the winner of Infrafun and Elf. Yeah, top 4 for Yannini, as Scruffy points it out. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey,
What's up,
Yannini,
Yan?
congrats on the win. How's it going? How
Oh
do you
my god,
feel?
yeah, just gotta calm my system down again. I gotta get down from Oh my god, yeah, that was intense. I certainly wasn't expecting to win 8-0. That's crazy.
How do you feel after your performance, just overall? Like, what are you feeling?
I mean, I'm overall happy, of course, like,
Yeah.
but it was a very stressful match.
Mhm.
Like the first two maps, especially, I was so ready to wave because I was like, sure, oh, this is the photo finish and I'll lose. But the little mistakes I like realized they were quite tiny. But against someone like Quad, that definitely could have made the difference. So I was really nervous about that. But like after being 4 up, I relaxed a little, and then yeah.
Yeah, well, top 4 finish guaranteed for you. Now that the match is over, you want to give us your thoughts looking ahead a little bit? Who do you want to play next?
Well, I mean, first of all, I would have never expected to make top 4 of the tournament, so that's really nice. But also, yeah, I mean, as I'm sure we all know, I'm gonna play the winner of Fun versus Elf, and I'm looking forward to that. Like, I think both can win, but I do favor Fun. I have confidence in him. And of course, that would be fun. We already like, I mean, I told this to you before the match, but like, I mean, it was like a classic back in the days. Even though we only played 4 times, then we didn't play for 3 years, and now this tournament we already played, so that'd be really fun. Even though this time it's for elimination, and one of us has to go, but also one of us is in the final. So I would love that. But also, I think Alf's also like he's been improving so much, so I also wouldn't mind like if he got a chance at the finals. I think he also deserved it.
You mentioned in your pre-match questions how you've just been really kind of focusing on enjoying the game
Yeah.
and just like not really focused on results and just trying to improve. How do you feel like that's served you throughout this tournament? Do you feel like a lot less pressure
Yeah, absolutely. I think yeah. First of all, I think it just worked really well so far, the approach. I mean, I did have the approach generally, but I didn't really like it didn't really translate that well. But this time it really worked out for me, and yeah, just mental wise, it really helps a lot because
or?
like I don't pressure myself too much. I was just like say I go in the game, I try to play the best I can, and then I'm gonna see what happens. And I that worked so far, so I'm gonna hope it keeps working.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there are some talks about your top 4 finish. This is since RR7. I think you were third in RR7, so this is a big improvement. I'm sure you feel good about that. Also, you secure the third place match, right? If you lose, you still play the third place.
Oh, that is true. Yes. So I got a real chance at a podium, even if I lose.
Yes,
so that's cool.
So
go.
only lifeline you get, you've sort of secured it. So I'm sure
Yeah,
this
it's
is
nice.
it's a good checkpoint for you to maybe, if you were feeling nervous or anxious or at all, to just ground yourself a bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're all right. I didn't even think of that, to be honest, but that's a good point. And I just guaranteed 2 more matches is really nice. So, no, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you have any final thoughts, don't want to keep you. Maybe you want to celebrate or go back playing the game again. Final thoughts?
I think I'm gonna stop for today. But yeah, no, I mean, I also can't help but feel a little bit bad that like Quatilyti played such an. I mean, I think he's in every tournament he's placed top 10, right, and 2 times top 5, and so I think it's really crazy. And he like this time he was actually the favorite, maybe after the perfect Swiss stage, and then he played so well, and then he goes out like this, even with the score. I feel a little bit bad about that, but yeah, I mean, even though he played all these tournaments, I think Fertility still like, I mean, I haven't seen the game from his side, of course, but I think mental wise, it might be an issue because Fertility has all the potential, I think, to go really far or win the tournament. But yeah, maybe it's just been nerves or whatever. And I have the advantage of having a lot of experience with that, so that definitely helps in like these very late stages of the tournament. So, but I do hope that we'll see something great from Quaddy in RWC. And yeah, I'm just excited to watch the matches tomorrow and then play Funware Alf. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah, well, congrats again on the win, and good luck for the rest of the tournament. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Incredible form today.
Thank you, guys, and thank you so much for casting. I appreciate it. See you later.
See ya.
Bye, Yan.
All right, let's quickly go over shout out to Quatilyti. Yanni mentioned top 10 finishes every tournament, which is correct. I only see 9th and 5th as the placements, and I think this is a 9th again, sort of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to Quatilyti, a great player, and his perfect Swiss stage.
Oh,
5th again. So it will be 9th or 5th again. So that's definitely a story. Maybe something he wants to break eventually, and only places to go up. Great potential, like Yanni said. But we have the rest of the quarterfinals happening tomorrow. There's one in about 21 hours. That's the match that will decide the opponent for Yannini in Fortuna versus Alf, and then 2100 CEST Ugreri will play Nezuko, and we'll round out Mu versus Scruffy. Great matches to decide the semifinals.
These are all tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. That's why I was so happy to have a match on Sunday, because I won't be available to watch any of that.
What a Monday. I'm excited for Monday.
Yeah. I'll have to watch it via Discord matchups channel in between work. But yeah, it was a good match so far. Great tournament. I want to close it off with a thank you to TheTimeCube for joining me as a co-caster and some great insight into the match.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And Rieper for the admin. And thanks everybody for watching. Congrats to Yanni again, and I probably won't cast for the rest of the tournament unless maybe as a co-caster or a weekend match, which is unlikely to happen with like these matches already decided, and then the semis and the third and the final. So yeah, thanks again. I'll see you all next time.